each outline that our trading strategy is called one setup for life. It based on inner or cycles of trader ICT concept. It is focusing on the specific of candlesticks pattern and the time window for entry point. So here is breakdown. Example like the macro time window. This designate a period where the significant of price movement and really expects the marks by the dash line. So stop hand and the price movements red line. So where is the market and the pushing beyond high to the trigger stop, losing order before of reversing. One more is inversions. Indicate of reversal points rather than the stop hand. So it indicate of by set earlier. So we edit the first of entries and confirmation, just like the first entry confirm in inversion occur. So breakout, what is breakout patterns? Subsequent of level where the second entries confirmations, it means that the second entry confirm a breakout. So this is identifies often after the candles close below significant low or example IFG, mean FVG, IFVG or breakout low. So you can entry rules for the inversions setup enter on and second candle open after the candles close below IFVG, including for a fear where you gave low. So it for the break setup enter on at the first candles opens and after the candles close below the breakers low. So ICTs, macros, and New York stamps is the specific of trading stamp in New York sessions. I mean like AM macros, 7.50 or 8.10 AM. Yeah, that is in the morning session in New York stamp. So PM's macros 1.20 or 1.50 AM PM or 2.50 or 3.10 or 3.15 or 3.55 or 3.50 or 45 or 50, something like that. So you can see the stop loss at a higher above in inversions the P trade. Risk reverse ratio for at least 1.2 ratios, and the meaning of the portion source profit should be twice risk. This strategy is a leverage price actions at a specific stamps frames to identify high and probability of trade in trade with the focus on is reversal, the breakout. Yes. One most image source, the two candlestick chart for the Euro Australia. Currency appear on 1 hour chart frame, 10 frame shots. I mean from a tradingviews.com. So it did on May 14, 2025. So the both chart at the highlights the supply unit marks on in red and also dimensions make in the grays. So with the projections that interactions with this zone. So the top chart analysis 10 frames on May 15th and 2015 and 12 p.m. to May 16th 2015. It today about today. And so the price movement is the price individually drop test of the dimensions around 1.7 700 7,240, or you can say 1.2240, and then rely on shape to the supply zone near 1.7460 to 1.7480. So after the hitting of the supply zone, the price reverses and start to decline again. So the zone of demand, zone gray, you can see in around the price 1.7240 between 1.7260. So we at the price found to drop to bounce, support, and bound. So what I am trying to explain you in supply zone range around 1.7460 to 1.7480 we are at the price first resistance and reverse. So what is the best thing that is interpretations is the price respect of the boson, and also demand zone acts as a strong support and the link to the bullish moon. So while the support zones came and avoid its movement of the trigger of the bearish reversals. So here is the bottom that's analysis time frames. On May 14th, 2025, 6 p.m. to May 15, 25, 04 a.m. So the price movements in the price and decline down shape test with the demand soon around 1.2240 and then bound slice before it continues to the consolidate of supply change, and from the previous chart around 1.7460 is the still max but not yet reached in the time zone. So demand zone is the gray, the same as above, around 1.7240 and 1.7260 is where is the price bounce temporary support. So support zone and red is not test in this chart, but make us a reference interpretation. So the demand shown again, and the price support, the prevent of for downside movement. However, the bond is the weaker compared to the top chart, indicating of the potential in decision for the direction of the strong buy of the pressures. So the key takeaways of the zone effectiveness, both of supply and demand zone are respected by the price of indicate at significant of level for the euro Australia in this time frames. So one more is the price behavior. Demand zone at 1.7250 or 7.7260 consistent as the support. So while the supply zone 1.7262 between 1.7480 as the resistance, that demands resistance. And also potential strategy is the traders might be considered buy and near the demand zone, which is target at a supply zone, or sell near support a supply zone by the target at the demand zone. And also demand zone as a confirmation signal lies the candlestick of pattern or indicator. Yes. This one is another one is look like the previous ones. It euro US dollars, but this one chart is for GBP pound. GBP of Australia that provide us similar to the earlier Euros Australia's chart in the structure of the analysis operation. And also the both set of the chart and of the use for the candlesticks pattern in 1 hour time frames from tradingviews.com that date of May 14, 16, 2024, 25, I'm sorry. So it lies the case apart as dimensions. Here is the proof of the comparison between. So you can see the zones at the first. You check the zone of market. Both charts are demand zones gray. So we is the price find support and supply zones red. So we is the first of resistance for GBP Australia of demand zone is the around the price 2.0015 50 between 2.0100. That is the supply zone is near the supply zone is near 2.0200 between 2.0250, 250. So just a little bit is similar, close. So the price behavior is the most offset that indicates that is the price drop to the demand zone bounce and then smooth the forward of supply chain. So before a potential reversing at the top, GBP of Australia share short the bound from the demand zone. So while the bottom chart show at similar to the setups and with the up, upward. So the time frame zone contest is both set of cows similar to the date range. The range May 14 to 16 on May 2024, and also use the same as technical knowledge of time frames. So between currencies pair of only chart that I saw you were which were Euro Australia's while these are GBP pounds Australia. So we as the exhibit different volatilities and trends of characteristic. So the price levels of GBP pounds Australia's zone example the price 2.0050 between 2.0250 different price between compared to the euros Australia's between 1.7250 between 2 or 1.7480. So the trend strength GBP Australia chart show most of the pronounced bound from the demand zone that is the top chart. So while the bottom chart is indicator of the weaker individually recovers compared to the Euro Australia chart. So what I'm trying to explain you the demand zone at 2.0050 and between 2.0100 for GBP Australia's US dollar, and also it as the support level similar to Euro Australia's demand zone 1.7240 between 1.7260. So it support the supply zone at 2.0200 and between 2.0250 could be served as a resistance level, asking to the Euros Australia's the supply. So it considers similar to the strategy to buy near a demand zone. So strategy supply zone itself at a seller supply zone with the confirmation. So if you would like to know more about the comparison between the specific traders, you can let me know.